Hey, this is Joe for the Joe Wentz Project, and you're watching Show Me Your Pick right here on YouTube with Fruitcake Tony. Now back to the show.
Fellas?
Right there. Hello. Saturday night. Yeah, it is. It is 9:08 on Saturday night. Brendan B. Square, Charles Green. I'm Fruitcake Tony, and this is Show Me Your Pick. Yep. How's everybody doing? Brendan, Charles, what's happening?
It's good to see you guys.
Oh, you know, hanging, feeling better, back.
Good, man.
Yeah, man, it's good to see you back, buddy. Right there, bro.
Hey, look at my butt.
Dude.
Charles touching my butt
man.
again.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, no, it was. I'm glad to be back. It's been a while. It's been a while. Missed you guys.
Has been a week, huh?
Yeah, sure has.
Yeah.
Been a week.
Well, dude, I'm glad you're feeling better, man.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
always good to see you, brother.
Yep. Always good to see you guys.
Yeah, how's the week going, Charles?
It's been, getting a whole lot colder up around here, Tony. I'm layering now. The mornings are cold. Say it's going to be a cold winter. Bring it. I'm so excited because we got Wasp here coming up here in just it's countdown time now.
Yeah, man.
So we're going to catch a really great show. I'm excited for that. It's good to see everybody tonight.
That's cool.
Yeah.
When is that show?
23rd, I think it is. 22nd. Maybe a day off.
Like next week or week.
Fillmore.
Yeah, November.
Charlotte.
November. Okay.
Yeah. We have a special guest tonight, an awesome special guest. We got a lot of stuff going on. We'll have some 10-shot rock and roll trivia later. They got 10 good questions for you guys. Tonight we're playing for a Def Leppard pick.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
From the stadium tour.
The last one.
The last
one
one.
From the stadium tour.
I have several questions.
Yeah, we'll ask them for later.
Yeah, so that's 10-shot rock and roll trivia. And we'll dive into that at about the 1 hour mark. Somebody needs to score this last stadium tour Def Leppard pick. Tonight, some good questions in. We got a couple cool unboxings. And one of them is quite a large unboxing.
Oh,
Look at this. My goodness.
A new car. No.
But yeah, so this big unboxing is from Dave Z.
Nice.
And I got something in the mail from Charles Green.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah.
That should have been there a month ago in chat.
Hey, sometimes the mail's a little slow, Charles.
I got no excuse.
That's not your fault. I still have stuff in my car that I haven't sent to people yet.
Oh, come on, Brendan. He mailed it Wednesday.
Oh, come on, man.
I'm kidding. Before we bring in our special guest, let's recognize the chat. I keep the chat off until we're already live and until we go live, just because that I like to cut it on, and that's the first time I see them, and it's always so awesome to see them. This is my favorite night of the week. Thanks for being here. Saturday night, show me your pick. The outfield. We're talking about the outfield tonight. We'll show you some cool outfield picks. We'll talk about the outfield and their impact on our American
We're going to say hi to the chat first or bring in our special guest?
We're going to say hi to the chat first.
Gotcha.
Yes, have to. Love them.
Okay.
All right, so let's start with the man himself from Detroit, Christopher Live Sawa.
Christopher, it's good to see you, my brother. Good to see you.
That's right.
What's up,
Always
dude?
good to see you. Edwin Crane is here.
Edwin, right on, brother.
Dave Z is in the house. Right on.
Yeah, man.
Ed is here. Good to see Ed. Holly Lewis is here.
Hey, Holly.
Sweetheart, it's good to see you.
Hey, Holly. Andy Carson.
It's good to see you,
here.
Andy.
Right on, Andy. Ryan Hall is here too. Good to see you, Ryan.
Ryan, it's good to see you, Ryan.
Buck family.
All right, I'm scrolling upward. Going up. Jeff K. Hey, Jeff.
Jeff, right on,
Good
man.
to see you. Thomas Santiago. Right
Thomas.
on.
Come on, Thomas.
All right. Let's see who I haven't.
Ooh, Adam just popped in. Hey, Adam Roach.
Adam Roach. Good to see you, sir.
Right there, Adam.
I haven't finished
it.
I haven't finished Steve's book yet either, but I'm getting there.
No, I haven't.
Oh, I'm not close. But I'm into it.
There's Polly Walnuts. What's up?
Wally, right
Polly?
on, bro. Right on, man.
Bali.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think did you get everybody?
I think so. Nice to see you,
I
Polly.
think you did. Papa Blue is in there.
Papa
It's good
Blue.
to see you, Papa.
Yep.
Right on.
And everybody
Wally,
else
right on, man.
just pops in.
Yeah. Say hi if you're just arriving. Welcome to Show Me Your Pick. It's Saturday, ROctober the 15th.
ROctober 15th.
Yeah, man. So hey, let's go ahead and bring in our special guest.
Yeah, because they might have eaten all the chips already.
I know.
I had 2 bags of chips, and I think they're gone.
I know.
Oh, those were for the guests? Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
Charles.
I'm sorry,
Now,
bro.
the popcorn was for you, but
Oh, well, I ate all that too. So
yeah, I know.
right on.
Oh, good. Let's bring the guest in.
Let's bring the guest. So
Who we got?
our guest tonight, Mr. Joe Wentz.
Yes. Awesome.
We've known Joe a while, and it just occurred to us here not long ago that we have not had Joe on as a guest here. And how that's possible, I don't know, but he's here tonight.
We got kind of an explanation backstage in the green room, but yeah. We're still very glad that he's here.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, ladies and gentlemen, from the Joe Wentz Project TV, y'all know him, Joe Wentz. There he is, dude.
Right on, brother.
Hey, how you doing, man?
What's going on, Joe?
How are you?
Excellent.
Good, bro.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Listen
Nice
that
to see you,
applause.
man.
Holy cow.
Thank you. Nice to see y'all. Nice to be here. Chat is really moving too. Wow.
It's cranking, man.
Yeah. Wow. It's good to see everybody.
Yeah.
That is
R2
so awesome.
in the house. What's
Hey,
up,
R2.
dude?
What's up, R2? Man?
Yeah, so you guys, just last night we were watching.
Yeah.
Tony and I and a couple others.
Yeah.
I don't know if Charles, if you were in there or not, but we were watching Dave Stafford show. And,
Yeah. Stafford's Music
No,
Studio.
I had
yeah.
to go to bed.
okay. With
Having
Joe
watched
and
the replay.
R2. Yep. It was
Yeah.
good. It was a
Yeah.
good one.
man.
Their new
was.
band. I guess Dave's new band.
Yeah, Dave's got a new band. He's got something new going on, and
Pretty cool.
We're all happy for him. You know, I mean,
man.
when you get to our age, let's say, it's hard to do stuff like that, man. When you got stuff going on, work and family, and
Yeah.
it's just
It's
just
nothing
hard.
yours. It's the mileage, you guys. All right, that's what
true
it is.
too. Well, you got
tough.
more mileage on than most, Charles, and that's not an insult. Those are good miles, man. I'm telling you, those are fantastic
I got my
miles.
oil changed regularly. That's all I'm gonna say, man.
Dude, your engine's gonna last forever.
Whatever that means.
He's calling you old, Charles.
No,
you know
he's
that,
not.
right?
No, well, he's older than me, but he's always going to be older. Than me.
Hey, I'm
So I can
okay
say
with
that.
being the senior. That's cool. Not a problem.
What's that?
Hey.
What's
I
that?
rock,
I'm
brother.
just kidding.
I rock.
Yeah, you do. You do, man. If I had all those miles, all of those memories, all those stories, holy crap, man.
No, look, there is nothing better than having your granddaughter look up at you and say that you're cool.
Nice.
I'm just, that's like just the greatest. That's the greatest feeling ever. So, yeah,
Right on.
very cool. Very cool.
Hello, everybody in the chat. Just real quick, Dave Z and Holly Lewis, Edwin
Dwight.
Crane, everybody saying hello. I
Zach
appreciate
Dong's here.
Thank you,
Wade
everybody, for
Bailey.
saying hello. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Really
People are
appreciate
popping
it.
in left and right. Awesome.
Very,
stuff.
very kind. Thank you.
So, Joe, man, it's nice to see you, dude.
Nice to see you. Yeah.
We've got a million questions. Let's kind of back up.
Lord.
Let's kind of back up. You're a great guitar player. You're a great music fan. Obviously, you've been a music fan your whole life. What was your first music that you loved, Joe?
This is going to be really odd. The first music that I really liked, I would say, if you go back to when I was really young, was my father had a great album collection. Of course, growing up, I just listened to what he had in this old stereo. It looked like a piece of furniture back then, and
the big consoles, yeah.
yeah, and he had all kind of great albums. But it was mainly, for me, it was in between Elvis and Jerry Lee Lewis. Stuff like that, and I didn't know if that was the style then, and I'd get home from school and I'd just pop an album on because I was only child and parents were at work, and I would listen to my dad's albums while I was doing homework. And then when I got older in my teenage years, I listened to what I call like old school rap, and stuff, and it was just all over the place. And then in the summer of '86. The German Butcher, Ralph, I don't know if y'all are familiar with him. He's a really close friend of mine. And we were at the lake. And, Tony, you might know where Monksville, North Carolina is. Ever heard of Lake Myers? And, and that campground up there. And it was in the summer of '86. And Ralph and I were walking in front of the big rec building where they have the not concerts, but the bands would come play gigs, at this campground. And it was a nice area to have a band play. It was really nice. And this band was setting up, and it was the first and only time you saw, if you will, hair metal cover band. Again, this is in '86, so this is in the heyday of all this stuff, right? And because the only music that was performed up there when I was growing up was like square dance music and country.
Bluegrass. A lot of bluegrass.
Yes, thank you, bluegrass. And so this band was setting up, and they the guitar player was warming up, and that's what caught our attention. And we walked over. At the time, I had like this little boom box. It had a cassette in it. I just had whatever on the tape. It was a bunch of junk. And his name was Max, and he was warming up. I remember he was playing a Fender Strat, and it had like a blue sparkle paint job. And he was so nice, and we were just we were like, "Whoa, man! Can we watch while you?" play. I didn't know what he was doing. I just knew it sounded cool. And I said, "Can I record you warming up?" And he's like, "Yeah, I don't care." So I hit record and play on the boombox and held it like this. And he's playing all these riffs and whatever. I didn't know what it was back then, but I just knew it was amazing. And that was what kick-started the infatuation with guitar right there.
Oh, nice.
And you fast forward to Christmas Eve of that year of '86. That's when I got my first guitar. As Ralph, he got his first on the same time. So cool. It was pretty cool, man. And it's been a fun journey ever since.
That's awesome, dude.
Nice.
Yeah, I kind of had the same, like listening to my parents' stuff, but They had some weird stuff. They had Cheech and Chong albums. And my mom was a big Pink Floyd fan.
That's just good parenting, Brandon.
Yeah, and but then after my parents got divorced, we moved, and I was listening to the old school rap too. There was a station in New York City that I used to listen to, and then I found Ozzy. So and that Ozzy was my first intro to rap.
All aboard!
Yeah, basically, and then I found Rush, and then it was all over. So
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, but it's good. But
yeah,
no, that's cool. That's a great story. That's
yeah,
an awesome story.
that was how it all started. And
what was the first riff that you learned?
Oh God,
Can you remember?
the first riff.
Don't say Smoke on the Water, but
What bands were you into while you were learning, Joe?
In the very beginning, again, this might sound kind of funny, but I was really into I wasn't never into real heavy music. I just never really was a fan of that. I liked a lot of like we were talking about before. I always liked stuff like the Outfield, Bryan Adams, and stuff like that. It's kind of the more popular, I guess, rock. I don't know if that's the right word for that time frame. I always loved, of course, Van Halen. But at the time when I was learning, it was the perfect time to be learning guitar, in my opinion, for that era, because you had like Poison and whenever you I had a part-time job after school, and back then it was just everything just seemed cooler back then. You would be driving to work and you turn the actual rock station radio on, and they would be playing like Talk Dirty to Me or something or whatever, and I'm like, man, I've got to get that album. And I would get to I worked in this like strip mall, and it was right next to the big theme park that's called Carowinds, and it's not there anymore. The strip mall, it's another store. It's kind of like, what's it called? It's not Bass Pro Shops, but it's their competitor. I forget the name. Anyway,
Gander Mountain.
I can't remember what it is. It's Ralph and I.
Funny thing is, I just drove past the
Cabela's.
building you're talking about.
Cabela's. That's it.
Cabela's, exactly.
Cabela's.
I just drove past the Cabela's day before yesterday.
Yeah, that's it. Cabela's. And it's weird. Ralph and I did a road trip not long ago went back to that area where the strip mall where I used to work in it. Like I said, there's a Cabela's there now. I was like, what happened to the mall? But I would go to work. Again, this is when I was just starting to learn guitar, and in that strip mall there was an actual record store, and it was independently owned, and they had albums, they had CDs, tapes, the good old days,
Right.
and I remember going in there, and before I went to my job that I had after school, I would go in there and just look at the tapes and the cassettes rather, and I got that Poison, Look What the Cat Dragged In. I mean, when I first saw the cover, before I heard any of the music, I looked and I said, man, who are those chicks? I didn't know, and I was like, wait a minute. I said, oh, those are dudes, man, and it was just
play, and you're like, holy shit.
Yeah, I was like, what? And but I always enjoyed their music. I enjoyed a lot of that stuff, man, and it's probably looked upon as kind of tongue in cheek now, I guess, but I mean, really, there were some great musicians in those bands. I mean, it was great. So, I'd listen to a lot of that stuff, and I would just pretend.
There's Quentin.
Hey, Quentin. I would just pretend, or I was like, man, I wish I could play just some of these songs, and it took a long time, but we finally got there a little bit anyway.
Cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
That's awesome. That is
So,
awesome.
Joe,
Yes, sir.
as a kid, you being in South Carolina, where was your venue down there watching concerts?
Well, I grew up in Charlotte, North Carolina. So the venue was you had back then it was called the Blockbuster Pavilion, and down by the Charlotte Motor Speedway. I think now I don't know what it's called now.
Blockbuster, what's that?
Yeah, exactly. There you go. I'm old, man. And then it went to the Verizon Wireless Amphitheater years later, and I don't know what it is now. So
they changed names.
Yep.
And I would go there, or I'd go to what they call back then the new Coliseum, and of course that's gone now. And they have like condos, and they tore that down and built the Coliseum, a new one like in downtown Charlotte or something. I've been away from there for so long.
Yeah.
But that's where I would go. I go to one of those two venues back then. Yeah.
Right.
But it was fun, man. I got to see my first Van Halen concert was OU812, and that was in what they called the new Coliseum when the Hornets first came out and all that stuff off Tylola Road Extension.
Yeah.
And that was
we
my
call
first.
it the Hornets Arena. That's what we referred to it as. I live in Gastonia outside.
It's not
of
the same place, Charles. So, that's another place downtown.
Oh, okay.
They made condos out of that, and old Charlotte Coliseum.
Okay. My bad. I'm there with you. I'm there with you.
But yeah, I mean, when I went to OU812, that tour, I asked my mom. I called her at work, and I said, because I didn't have any, I heard it on the radio that they were coming. And I said, get your tickets now at Ticketmaster and blah, blah, blah. This is way before the internet and all that stuff, So I called Ticketmaster to see how much tickets were. And I didn't have enough money. I hadn't got paid yet for my part-time job. So I called my mother, and she gave me her card number and let me I got one ticket. She said, you got to pay me back when you get paid. I said, yes, ma'am. And I, of course, I did. And ordered one ticket, and it came for the night of the show. And you got to, if I could put this in perspective, all I ever done in school, man, was watch that Live Without Internet on VHS, because that was the only format it was on back then. And I watched that over and over and over and over, man, just all the time. And then when it come time for that OU812 show, I left like 2 hours before, right when the gates opened up in the parking lot. And I went to the back. I said, I just want to see if I can see the tour buses or see something. I knew I couldn't get close enough to get to see anybody, and I went into the back entrance, and of course they had people everywhere, directing you where, hey, you need to go this way, and I was like, dang. But I looked over there and I said, man, Eddie's in there somewhere. Sammy, Alan, Michael, they're all in there, man. I was like, I don't know. It was crazy. And I went ahead and went around front and parked. Come inside, and they had just opened the doors, and I got a program, and I got a T-shirt, and I remember on the back of the shirt it said, I won't say the exact word on here, but it said abso-effing-lutely outrageous, and it said Van Halen at the front, and then on the back it said Van Halen. It said abso-effing-lutely outrageous, and I was like, that is rock and roll, man. And I bought that shirt.
Excellent.
That'll come into play in a second. I bought that shirt. I got the program. I went, found my seat, and I sat there, and I'm looking at the program. I'm looking, and they're still setting stuff up for the first act. And what was cool was the opening band was Private Life, that Eddie helped kind of get started off Valerie's recommendation, and it would come to light many years later that Valerie had an affair with the drummer, like a one-night love affair or whatever, and we all know Eddie had his fun as well, but anyway, so Private Life came out and did their thing, and then of course they tore all their stuff down, and Van Halen come out, and I snuck a camera in, and that was a big no-no. It said no cameras or recording equipment, and I was like, I had the flash on. I go, and I put the camera down, and the ushers would turn around. Hey, who's taking it? I was just kind of,
Were you just like,
I was just
awesome.
Whatever, and there was these two guys. One of them, I was like 18 years old, so they weren't old. They were older. They were probably in their early 30s, and there was one guy on my left, one on my right, and they stood like this the whole time. When they didn't do none of this or nothing. They were just like this, and I thought, I'm going to have some fun, man. I paid my ticket, and so I was just hooting and hollering and enjoying it. And then when it come for Eddie's solo, it was heaven on earth for me, because I knew his. How it was going to be broke down for the most part, is I'd watched Live Without Internet so many times, and it was just awesome to see that live. So I got to see Van Halen twice.
Great.
It was cool.
That's awesome.
It was fun. Cool. It was a great memory. Great memory.
That is cool, man.
Absolutely awesome.
Yeah,
man.
Tony knows all about getting those good pictures with the cameras, right?
Well, the thing is, though, Joe said that the ushers, and in those days they pre-printed the tickets, and they were different colors. They were cool looking, but on them, no recorders, no cameras, whatever. But they were on every ticket back in the day. But when I was a little boy, I saw. I was a huge Kiss fan, of course, and I saw a picture of Ace in the front of the stage, down on his knees, just wailing, and a kid with a camera inches away, just inches away. And ever since I saw that, I'm like, I'm taking a camera.
When I went to that show, though, they had metal detectors, and they would scan every third person. I won't forget. I was standing in line. I was so nervous. I had the camera in my pocket, and they would scan a person, and they let 3 people go. And then
every third
they would scan, and then when it got to me, they scanned the guy in front of me, and they looked at me and said, go ahead. And I was like, I snuck the camera in. But here's the bad part. I took I think it was 24 exposure or 36, whatever it was. I took them in, and I was lighting that place up with them flashes, Boom, 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 boom. I said, I'm gonna get me some pictures, man. And I went in and took the film the next day to, I don't know, some drugstore, and waited a couple of days, and I got the phone call, and they said, your pictures are ready. I said, oh, great. And I go there, and this is my look. I go, and the girl behind the counter goes, what can I do for you? I said, yes, ma'am. I picked up some pictures. She said, what's the name? I said, Wentz. She said, oh. And the way she said, oh, like that, I thought, that don't sound good. Mm-hmm. And she turned around and went to that little plastic little basket, and she goes, Wentz, right? I said, yes, ma'am. She went, she threw in, she goes, no charge. And I said, no charge? I said, man, this is awesome. I said, thank you. And I went, and I stepped over to the side, and I went, and they were all black. And it turned out my camera was broke. I didn't know it was, because I hadn't used it in so long, and it turned out it was broke. And so I didn't get no pictures. And I was like, man.
Oh, dude.
But it's okay. I was, my seats were way back anyway, but oh well, I could probably look that up online now, and I bet you there's pictures from that show somewhere.
I'm sure there is.
From somebody that they might look like crap, but I'm sure they exist. So
you probably see Tony there. See Tony there with the camera.
They played in the fall. They did the Monsters of Rock run in the summer, and then in the fall they did the arenas here in America. Greensboro, Charlotte, and Columbia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a good concert. It was really good. They got a lot of flack for that album. They said a lot of people didn't like it. I thought it was really good. Well, the only song I never cared for was that Apolitical Blues or whatever. I couldn't stand that song. Mm-hmm. But I thought it was good. But you couldn't really hear no bass on it. It sounded real trebly.
I know the bass
was like, well, who mixed that album?
But I don't think that OU812 still to this day gets enough love.
No, it doesn't. No.
Like this one, Joe?
Yes. There you go.
I still have mine.
That's awesome. I haven't seen that in forever.
I know. I still got all my cassettes. So.
I do too somewhere.
I need a good player though. I have a crappy player, but hey, it still sounds good.
Oh man, I got rid of my cassettes so many years. I don't know what happened to them. I wish I still had them.
I found a bunch in a box, and I was like, oh. And then I found my old albums and my wife's old albums, and she was a huge Van Halen fan before I was. She went and saw him a bunch of times, and
oh wow!
Actually, on a couple of shows back, a while back, I found some of the old magazines that she had from like '78.
Oh wow! Yeah.
So she had all that, like the Tiger Beat stuff and Cream and all those old magazines.
Yeah, that was the thing, man.
Yeah, she had all that stuff, but she, we told.
Yeah.
Told one story.
Bay City Rollers.
Yeah, man. Saturday night.
SATURDAY night.
But the one, her favorite story that she always tells is there was a concert at the Brendan Byrne Arena in New Jersey, and she went. My brother-in-law and her sister, they drove down, and they were playing Van Halen the whole way down, all the way down, and they get down there, and the parking lot's empty, and they're like, what? So they go, and there's a security guard goes, no, show was canceled. Didn't you hear? They're like, no, we've been listening to radio. I mean, the music all the way down. That's when Eddie hurt his hand. Okay. So it was, and they're like, oh man, they just drove like 2 hours, and like you know.
Oh, right.
So they came back. They went and when they redid the concert, they went back. But it was like, man, that sucks.
Oh, wow.
You know,
man.
But
my goodness.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff.
Yeah. But it was fun, man. Playing music and playing guitar and all that is it's always been a passion, and it's and what I didn't realize when I was younger, my mom told me this when I got many years later. She said, I was always glad you picked that up as a hobby or whatever. And I said, really, why is that? She said, because it kept you out of trouble. You were too consumed with learning how to play, and I never was a big partier. I never went out and partied and got effed up, whatever the kids did. And I just never did that. And I was busy trying to learn how to do a power chord or something. And
there you go.
So she's right. It kept me out of a lot of crazy hijinks, I guess. I just never thought about it till I got older. I said, yes, he's got a point. So she said, I already knew where you were. You were up in that room trying to tinker around with that guitar. I said, yeah.
So, Joe, how many guitars do you have? If you don't mind me asking you a couple of guitar questions.
No, sir, I don't mind. It's probably along the lines of probably 40, I guess.
I'm just trying 40. I was trying to figure out just how understanding your wife was, and Brendan, I think he wins, brother. 40, really.
Oh, absolutely, man.
Absolutely. Well, you got to embrace that madness, brother. My goodness, that's
awesome.
Did not expect you to say that, Joe. I got to tell you, I didn't. I thought you were going to say 18.
Yeah, I was thinking about 15, 20.
A crazy reasonable number, but no, you went off the deep end. You went off into the.
I thought he was going to say 8 to 10, like the rest of us.
I'm a little. I didn't expect that. No, so let me ask you this: What's your favorite guitar of all of them? Do you have a favorite? Do you have a favorite 3? Do you want to show one off?
I think he's got a favorite 4 right behind him.
Well, we were putting the pressure on him to narrow it down.
Fantastic 4.
Yes.
There you go.
There you go. Right here behind me, that is a Joe Satriani 100, and our favorite. That's like his first line that came out, and I like the JS 100s because it's got double humbuckers, and the ones he has now. It has one humbucker and one single coil, and I'm just not crazy about it. And plus, they're really expensive. When these came out, they were pretty reasonable. So that's a JS 100, and I put a new Godo Floyd Rose on that.
Yeah, nice.
And if you go over this way, that is a Herman Lee Ibanez model. That
really.
Yes, sir.
Is that a Dragon Force model? Is that Herman Lee's Dragon Force? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, that does look familiar.
Yeah, that's the Herman Lee model. See, he's not endorsed by Ibanez. He's endorsed by PRS now.
Oh,
and this is a Joe Satriani.
Silver Surfer, man.
That's a Silver Surfer.
Oh,
and,
sweet.
That's one I've been wanting for a long time, and I was just fortunate enough to get it.
That's cool.
Earlier this year. And then I got another JS 100. It's the same as this one, except that has a gold Floyd on it, and that one has a black.
Black Floyd. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're both. But
that's cool, man.
I would say those would have to be my favorites right now.
So I see 4 S-shaped guitars, Super Strats. I'm looking at. Do you have any Les Pauls? Anything S335s? Do you lean anywhere towards that genre?
I do. I don't have like Gibson Les Pauls. I have Epiphones. I have
totally cool. I have a couple of those.
Awesome.
I have like 4 or 5 of those. I love those guitars.
Nice.
They're wonderful. I never got into like the semi hollow body guitars, like the real big, like BB King or something. I just never got into that.
ES335 style.
Ted Nugent. I just never got into those big guitars. I've always been like a Super Strat Floyd Rose type of player.
You sort of seem to gravitate towards the 80s and the hair metal and the whole, and that's totally awesome. I identify with that.
That's just my, as Austin Powers would say, That's my bag, baby. I mean, that was my era. You know, that was the heyday, and that was when it was fun. I'd get home from school and I'd click on MTV and there'll be like a Striper video or White Lion or something, and it was just like, man, you know, and it was just
Kicks would be on,
Kicks is awesome, and all that stuff, and I never, and I'm sure when my parents were young, they didn't think their music would go away either, but I never thought that stuff would change. I never thought it would go anywhere. I was like, man, thank God for MTV.
I didn't either.
Thank God for MTV.
I remember seeing Warrant at the end of the 80s, along with a couple of other really great bands. I remember seeing my last Rat show at the end of the 80s. And
I've seen them, yeah.
I never saw grunge coming, bro. I never saw it coming.
Oh, man. I don't think nobody did.
These 80s were, when it hit the 90s, it was just this major shift. It was weird.
Man.
It was weird, bro. I didn't
even.
What a trip.
It was strange.
Hey, Lenny Lou.
When all that stuff came out, I was like, what is going on?
Tommy.
But I do know that something, when I look back on it now, something had to change. All the music that I liked as a teenager, it was getting what I call real cookie cutter. There was all these bands coming out with the big hair, and everybody was copying. It's just like it's the same formula today. A couple of big hits come out, everybody copies that formula, you know, until it's just done to death. And so when that new music, grunge, whatever you want to call it, when it came out, something had to happen.
It was different.
It was
People
the right place at
embraced
the
it.
right time.
Right.
You know,
we talk about that a lot. Yeah, we
I wasn't a fan of it. But,
Did you embrace that, Joe?
No, I didn't care for it. There might be one or two songs that might fall in that category, but I don't consider it grunge, but maybe other people did.
Right.
But no, I didn't embrace it at all because I just didn't care for it.
I think I'm with you because I don't know that I own any albums from that era, but there's a couple of songs that I like.
Yeah,
so
like Man in the Box, Alice in Chains. That's a fun song to play.
I do love Alice in Chains.
That's a great. That's the only song by them that I'll mess with. I couldn't tell you any of their other songs. I don't have.
To each his own. All of us don't call all these bands per se grunge, you know.
Yeah, right. I mean, but Man in the Box, that's just a fun song to play, man.
Yeah,
that is a fun song, guitar song. It is fabulous.
Soundgarden has some good ones too. You know, a couple of good ones, good riffs. If you like
Cornell,
they
did, man. They had some great songs. I just.
But I hear you. It's not. If you're not interested, you're not going to like really pursue it and get into it. You know?
But Joe, going backwards, that hair band music, I loved it too. I grew up on it too. When it started to get watered down like that.
Oh yeah.
Did you still like it, or were you trying to look at? What were you thinking about it?
When stuff started to, like I said, cookie cutter stuff, I kind of gravitated backwards. I started to get really in more into like classic rock and all that stuff, Boston and I mean just whatever. I mean just Bob Seger and just I was really listening to a lot of that. And then I won't never forget as I got a little older, I was in my early 20s. I was in my first marriage, and I remember I had what's the store? Was it Barnes and Nobles? Yeah. I went there. It was at some shopping center, and that's like the only place around you can still get good guitar magazines. It used to be you could get them at the grocery store, but they don't carry them no more because I guess they don't sell them. But I mean, people don't buy them, you know. And I remember going to a Barnes and Nobles years ago. I was probably 22 years old or something, and got a couple of guitar magazines, and I won't never forget. I was flipping through it, and I looked, and there was this ad in the middle that this huge ad, and it had 3 questions on the page, and it said. The first question was, how many songs do you know? And I thought, I know a lot of songs. I just, and the second question was, how many songs can you play? And I thought, I know some riffs of some songs. And then the third question said, how many songs can you play all the way through? And I said, none. I couldn't play a song from beginning to end. I didn't know a whole song. I just knew riffs of a song, and that was a turning point when I just saw that ad, and I thought, man, you know what? I need to start learning.
I need to learn all full songs.
I need to start to learn songs, and so that was a whole nother adventure, if you will, on that. I went to Guitar Center back then was new around here, and they had the book that came with the CD, and it had the backing tracks on the CD, and it was like, classic rock. Play along with your favorite classic rock hits, and okay, and it didn't have no vocals, and the guitar was missing, but it had bass, keyboard, drums, whatever, and it had songs from like Judas Priest and Van Halen and all the cool, 70s, 80s stuff, and I think it had like 12 songs. So I started to try to go over that, just go over it all the time, and so I could learn some songs, because I didn't know any songs all the way through, and it's when you think about it, it's like, what do I have these for? Just to play riffs on, or do I want to play music? So I had to start learning how to play some music, and I'm still doing that today. I play along with these backing tracks on my little MP3 player, and I was in here today. I played 2 different times, one earlier today and then one this evening, and just to keep the muscle memory going, and just to, try to be familiar with the songs, because if I don't go over these songs on a regular basis, I'll forget them. I'm like, how does that?
Speaking of muscle memory, Joe's links are down below, and Joe puts out some great content. Him and his friend Ralph, who's a drummer, they've known each other all their lives. They put out wonderful content, great rock songs that we all know. They put their spin on it. Check Joe's stuff out. His links are down below. You can catch Joe weekly. I dare to say weekly. I hope it's weekly. Over on Dave Stafford's great channel every Friday for the Friday night show. Him, Dave, and R2 every Friday. Hopefully every Friday, Joe.
Yeah, it's that's going to slow down soon because my second surgery's coming up right around the corner, so I'll be kind of down and out for a while. But yeah. But you can still catch Dave and R2. I'm sure they'll carry on. Those 2 guys are a hoot, man. I love both those guys. Yeah. Really good guys.
It is great.
Man.
It is, I must say. It is great to
awesome
see
show.
Dave Stafford, R2, and you back on Friday night. The perfect ending to my work week. If I don't go to sleep, goodness.
I've been putting it on reminder, so I get it, because if I'm not asleep too.
And I encourage everybody, please check out Dave Stafford. His links are down below. You can catch R2 and Joe every Friday. It's a great show. It's a great end of your work week. 10 Eastern time, usually 10.
Yeah, I'm trying to talk those guys into going on earlier, and but they won't do it. I guess it might, because they're an hour behind me, so
they're in the Midwest,
they might be eating dinner or something, So I was like, "Come on, man, can you move it back an hour?" But I understand when you're in a different time zone, you got to, I have to keep that in mind too. I think R2 said he would do it if there was like $500 on the table. So.
Of course, sure.
Like his style.
I guess we'll have to get a GoFundMe.
Motivation.
GoFundMe. No, I'm just playing. But,
hey guys, quick shout out. Janice Lawless in the chat, and I didn't get to say hello to her.
Hey, Miss Janice, how are you doing?
Janice.
How you doing?
Yeah, nice.
How you doing? Nice to see you.
So where does the outfield fall for everybody? I mean, they market it as pop rock, power pop, and new wave. Do you think it's that?
Yeah.
I mean, I would say pop rock definitely.
I would say new everything wave, you just said, all of the above, because they appealed to all of those crowds.
Yeah.
Man, if the outfield had 5 songs like Your Love. Over 5 years or 8 years, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I listened to that first album, Play Deep. Just.
Oh, man,
a lot of these bands, a lot of them, as Joe said, when things got watered down. Joe, back in the 80s, when things got watered down there toward the late 80s, me personally, we look back in hindsight and see what happened, but when it was happening, there were new bands in the mid-late 80s. There was Warrant and White Line, Firehouse. And I thought these bands were going to take us into the next decade.
Yeah.
And I was digging it. I was all in.
Mm-hmm.
Especially
but
Firehouse. It wasn't across the board. the popular, it wasn't to be, man. It changed.
Yeah, when that new
Changed
wave
quick.
of music came through, man, it was over. Everybody cut their hair, and I was like, oh my God, what is going on?
Metallica cut their hair. Yeah, what are you doing?
That's saying something right there.
Everybody cut their hair.
But you know what's good though? Speaking of Metallica, Ed, some of the new like social media stuff is bringing back some old songs like TikTok. They have these, and I'm on TikTok because I'm a weirdo, but I like it. It's a good time killer. It kill like 15, 20 minutes of your day, right? So, Your Love, the Outfield song, is very popular now because like people like make little video memes about it, like singing into like spatulas and whatever. And Metallica with Stranger Things. Same with Kate Bush. You know, like running up that hill and all those things.
I remember hearing about that.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, I didn't even remember that song.
So, if you look at even back in the day, Joe, that song by the Outfield, when it was new, when it was fresh,
oh man,
it was still a great rock song that all of us,
love that song.
No matter what our preferences might be, that all of us really kind of dug. It was a great rock song.
Man, if you weren't singing along with that song going down the road, something's wrong, man.
Yeah.
I still do.
I love that song. That's I bet you, I think it was last year one night I was heading home or whatever, and I said, oh, I haven't saw that video in forever. I don't know what made me think of it, so I pulled it up on YouTube, and it had like a gazillion views. And I said, see there? I said, that is a good song, and I think that. I could be mistaken. Maybe one of y'all will know, but I want to say, I love songs like that they're really simplistic, as far as the guitar stuff goes. But the guitar tone of that, I can't remember his name, the guitar player. I always loved his tone. He had just enough distortion to do his thing. He didn't need, it wasn't a real heavy,
That's a great riff, though.
And it was
it's 3 chords, you know.
It's really simple, and I think he's passed away. I think
he is passed away.
Yes.
But
and the singer is too.
That wasn't that long ago either.
No, it was like in the last year.
And man, I just music like that is timeless. I mean, it's just. I mean, you see, it's making a resurgence with a whole new generation of young people, and they weren't even around or thought of them when that song was popular.
It speaks volumes of a good song or good music.
Yeah,
it stands the test of time. That song, Your Love, has been in TV shows and movies.
Oh man,
and
commercials.
We dug it. It was really at the time the only song that we knew by that band until their second single came out, but it was a great tune, a great riff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I always loved that song, and I had that cassette. What was it? Play Deep? Wasn't that the
Play
first?
Deep. Yeah, that was the first.
I had that, and all I listened to was Your Love. I
just
listened to rewind,
put it on repeat.
Rewind.
Yep.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you what other songs was on that album. I don't even remember. I just because it was just. I had to get the cassette to listen to that song, and I was like,
now, Joe, you've made a couple of videos on your YouTube channel, covers of Outfield songs. You've done Your Love on your channel, is that right?
Yeah, it's been a long time ago, and
but
I did
it's still
one.
There.
It's there somewhere. I did one recently. I sent you the video late last night but I haven't released it on my channel yet. I haven't made it public.
Yeah,
but because this is something that I've noticed. It seems that people love to watch a format like this where people talk. It seems like when you release what I call performance videos, people don't want to watch that. They might. A handful of people watch it, but for the most part, a lot of people don't. And I thought that was kind of.
They got short attention spans.
Kind of odd. Kind of like but it is what it is. It's a different time and day now. But man, I probably got 20 videos that are just sitting there on idle that haven't been released. They're performance videos because I'm a musician. That's what I love to do.
Yeah, of course.
Well, be on the lookout for this one.
Yeah, that's coming soon. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. It's cool. Fun, man. I of course I've covered Your Love. I think a lot of people have. That's just a great song. But yeah.
Yeah.
I think I can even play that one.
These guys being from England, they did well here in America more so than they did at home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and that's
number
unusual.
6. They reached number 6 on the Billboard chart. You know, that's saying something.
Yeah. Yeah. And there are American bands that are more popular overseas than they are at home.
True.
Yeah.
Look at David Hasselhoff. He's more popular than everybody.
He got something, man. That guy's career is never. Dude, I don't think it's never had a sour note. You know?
Tony's favorite band, Rammstein.
Yeah, thing, absolutely. Tony's favorite band.
Could have just said Rammstein.
Well,
that's a good story. We did an episode on them, and we like to kid Tony that it's his favorite band, but they've been together since the inception, back whenever they joined, like in the 90s, right? Or
same
lineup, and if one guy wants to do something else, they honor it, and then they wait, and it's very cool. So, but yeah, there he is. There he is at the Rammstein concert.
Right there.
Look at that. Right there,
with
just
earphones
chilling.
on. Headphones
with
on.
Headphones on. His glasses. He's got some pics. He's got VIP bracelets. Rubbing elbows with some hot chicks.
There you go, man.
No, I met the one on the right. I don't know the one on the left.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord mercy.
Boy.
That's too good.
That's hilarious.
Oh, man.
That is hilarious.
Thank you, Ed, for that.
Yeah. Ed does fun stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, Gretch Zeppelin jumped in a little while back. I meಅಂತ to say hello.
What's up, Gretch? Yeah, I see Boomster Black in there, too. Hey, Boomster.
Nice to see you guys. Happy Saturday. If you guys are going to hang around, we're approaching an hour, and we might get on into some 10-shot rock and roll trivia.
I have several questions.
Yeah. That's a riff for you, Joe, that you have to learn.
Uh-oh.
I'm kidding. No one wants to learn that riff. Although it gets rocking.
Yeah, so
you could throw a little lead in there. Yeah.
There you go.
You can shred this up, Joe. No problem.
Absolutely.
No problem.
Oh, man.
That should be like a little contest. Who can put the best lead in this?
My goodness.
What do you think, Charles?
I like the way that sounds.
I actually like the way that sounds. Joe, let me ask you a quick question.
Sure.
Your guitar tone transfers onto the channel when we're listening to it really, really well.
Oh, thank you.
I've been struggling with that.
It's something that took me a long time to get halfway decent, if you will. It wasn't something that happened overnight. It took a lot of trial and error, and messing
a
with
lot of
different
hours spent, dude.
It was,
I can look at your playing, Joe.
Yeah.
You spend a lot of time with your hands on the guitar, so there's no substitute for time, and you spend it, brother.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, it's I'm looking at my 2 pedal boards right here. There's a bunch of pedals, and but the main tone when I'm playing live or practicing, whatever, is a little small effects processor by Zoom called the Zoom G1X4, and you can get it for it's $99.99, and I'm on patch. Instead of them saying patch 1, they have it as patch 10. I don't know why it starts that way, and it's the very first patch, and it says MS high gain, which stands for Marshall Stack high gain, and I just tweaked it a little bit to what I liked and saved it, and that's the main. So it lets you
modify the patch and play with it a little bit. Okay.
Yes, sir. I had to modify because it was too gainy, if you will. It was too much.
Too gainy? Is that? Is that possible?
It was for this certain patch. It was like, it would just be. I was like, man, I need to dial that back a little bit.
If you can find a tone that you really like,
that's what's hard.
Save it.
I have been through so many effects
and
processors
after
amps
on other stuff.
Oh my god!
And it's not just the tone when you get it, but it's how we hear it.
Oops.
You plug directly into a camera by any chance?
No, sir. It's not directly into a camera. You're looking at you can't see it right here. I have a mixer, and I have to give Dave Stafford credit. He had this mixer first, and when he was live one night, I noticed his sound when he was live playing. I said, Dave, that sounds incredible. What are you using? And he told me, and I ordered one that night. I was working. Nice. I was at work, and I was on the way to the Myrtle Beach branch, and I called him. I said, what are you using? And he told me, and then I came in the mail, and he told me how to get it, basically the Cliff Notes version, to get it up and running, because I don't want to sit here and read no manual. I don't think none of us do.
Thank you.
And he told me, well, turn this knob here, do this. And I did it, and it was boom. And then, of course, out of this, I go into an interface. Okay. And I have two interfaces. I have one that I use like for right now when I'm doing anything live is a PreSonus Studio 1810C. And it has 4 inputs on the front, and that's a whole nother thing. And then I have another interface I use when I do pre-recorded song like my videos with the camera angles and all that, because it's better audio quality.
Okay.
And, but as far as playing live, that was something
similar to like a Focusrite Scarlett.
Yeah, it is. The Steinberg, the smaller interface is the Steinberg UR24C, and it cost me about, I think it was $250, something like that. But it's the audio quality is very good, and it uses what is the name of the software that it uses? Oh man, I'm drawing a blank. Anyway, but
okay.
But anyway, going live is to me, that was since I can't be in a band, and I don't have time to be in a band because of my job, so I don't have time to go to band practice. I can't do none of that. So that's what I need to get a setup going so I can play live, even if it's just for 10 people, something.
Yeah.
And but to do that, you gotta have your setup right so it comes across. And there was a bunch of times I did what I call trial runs. I would be live, but my stream wouldn't be public; it would be unlisted. And I'd sit there and play, and I would do it. I'd play for like 2 minutes, and I'd stop. I'd grab my phone, and I'd go back and go to my channel, and I'd put earbuds in. That's the key. I put earbuds in, and I would listen to what it sounded like, because I'm hearing what the audience is going to hear. I did a bunch of those trial runs. I did a bunch of those, and I was like, "Ooh, that sounds horrible."
How happy were you when you finally got it right?
Oh, when I finally got it, I was very happy.
Where you are in your search for the ability to get that right.
Yeah, it's something that's. I hate to sound cliche, but it's something that you just have to go through until you find what you like, But it is important.
It caters to the tone that you're trying to produce.
Yeah, everybody has their own tone, but as far as having a clean audio quality sound with your stream, it's important to have a mixer, and it's important to have an interface, and you gotta have those two variables, man, to make it.
Gotcha.
If you don't, it's just gonna sound bad.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. When I first started to experiment, I would try it, and everything sounded like it was underwater. It sounded so bad. I was like, "What is that?" And
I'm underwater right now, brother. Okay, that's where I'm at. That's cool. That's cool.
I'm so far underwater, I can see Atlantis.
Well, Joe's talking about, Charles, if you're putting it out there live and on a video, he wants that sound a certain way.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you, that, in my opinion, that to get that going correctly, that's half the battle, because you're going through the internet and everything. It's not like you're setting up in a gig somewhere and just have your amp and everybody's sitting out here. This is a totally different beast.
But that's why this community is great too, because you can have somebody that and you be like, "Hey, how's that? How's that do?"
You said it, Brendan. Dude, this community's gold because I'm sitting here. I don't have all the answers right now. I mean, I'm even asking Joe and bringing it up here in the chat. But I know eventually I'm going to
get it. Oh, you're going to get it.
Oh, yeah.
Cool, Yeah.
Excellent.
Oh, yeah.
How about some trivia?
Let's do some trivia. Awesome. Your boy Ralph is in the chat.
Hey, Ralph.
Ralph,
what's up, man?
good to see you, man.
Hey, Ralph.
Dude, what's going on, man?
Welcome in.
Good to see Ralph here, man.
What's up, brother?
Yeah, man. I dig your stuff with Joe, dude.
He's awesome, man. He's incredible.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's.
And you guys have known each other your whole life, Joe?
Since we were 10. Yeah.
Right on.
That's same neighborhood, same schools, all
cool.
that stuff, man.
That's
cool.
Great. It's
got
good to
in trouble
have
together.
Like
all got suspended.
Nice.
Those are the best ones,
Hey, Zach Thong. Good to see you, brother.
Hey, Zach.
There, man.
What's up, Zach?
Zach.
All right, kids. So let me show this. We're going to play some trivia tonight for a Def Leppard.
Nice pick, dude.
Stadium tour. This is the last one we got here.
I'm in danger.
Claim it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We're going to play some 10-shot rock and roll trivia right there.
10 shot.
10 times, 10 questions about music and rock and roll trivia for you guys for that Def Leppard pick. And there's an email address down below, trivia winners email. Email me your name and address, and I'll mail you out that cool Def Leppard pick tomorrow if you are the winner. But Brendan is going to keep score.
Uh-huh.
And he is going to be the final judge on trivia. Let me find.
Because we say this all the time. There, we're going to go by my chat. I got the YouTube chat on, so that's what we're going to go to see and goes. Because Tony and I were talking before. Every time we're on Dave's show and you guys do trivia, we always win, but we never win. So, we're always first in on our board. We're like, oh man,
right.
But everybody's different, so that's why we're just going with my answers here. Yeah. So the way it goes, because everybody's got a little bit of a different delay.
Yeah,
right.
That's true.
So when we broadcast this on StreamYard, it is rebroadcast a mere 4 or 5 seconds later on YouTube. So with that said, the chat orders of us four guys and the chat orders of what you guys are seeing are not going to be the same.
Not exactly the same.
Okay?
Even close.
So
Even close.
sometimes they will match up,
Right.
but
more often than not they don't.
Brendan will let you know, and we'll flash up on the screen who has given the correct answer. But yeah, so know that going in. I got some good questions for you guys tonight. We're playing for a Def Leppard 2022 Stadium Tour pick, and it's the last one I got, so I don't even have one. Charles
you sent me.
One. Yeah,
he sent me one of your last ones.
Yeah, so somebody's getting one tonight. Dudes. All right. So get ready. I'm going to bring this, and we're going to start with question number 1. So Charles and Brendan, you know the answers?
Yes, sir.
All right. So Brendan is our judge. Good luck in the chat. Let me run the. We're playing. It's on.
The chat big so I can see.
All right. Question number 1. Get ready to type. Good luck.
Here we go.
Here we go. It's on. Question 1. The outfield formed in 1984 in what city?
If you're Googling, you better have fast fingers, man.
Oh, no. They ain't got to Google. They know
no.
these. They know these.
Hit Metalworks. Ed's in. Ed is in with London.
Bam.
Ed. Good job, Ed.
There he is.
Nicely done.
Very cool, Ed.
Okay. Yep. All right. So Ed is on the board with one.
Ed's on the board. He's on the board.
Okay.
Next.
All right. Question number 2. All right. Now, these questions, they're kind of easy, so you need to be attentive and type fast, and good luck, and somebody's going to score this cool Def Leppard pick. I know that. Yep. Question 2. AC/DC bassist Cliff Williams' first studio album with AC/DC was which album?
Wow. I have no clue.
I'm a huge
That's a really good question, too.
Ed, holy crap, Ed. Ed's in again.
Ed!
Power Age. Ed, you're killing it.
Uh-oh.
It was Power Age, 1978.
Where is he at? I don't see him.
He's right in there after Hit Metalworks, Satch Guitar. Nice. Nicely done, sir.
Wow. Yep.
Man.
Very cool, dude.
I had to give back my Dirty Deeds album because my mom didn't like the Big Balls song. That's a true story. She made me take it back to Kmart.
That's sad.
Kmart. Boy, that's a blast from the past.
I know.
Man.
Kmart and Bradley's. We didn't have a Bradley's product. It's just up here.
Nice.
Yeah. My goodness.
Made me take it back. Man. Anyway. So Ed's got the first 2. Question 3.
Wow.
Question number 3.
Question 3.
All right. Let's take that. So Ed's
running away with it, man.
It is. All right.
2 questions.
All right, kids. All right. You got to stop Ed now. Question number 3. Ready? The Outfield released how many studio albums?
Ooh.
Oh.
Studio albums. Rob's music store shirt.
Raw.
Yeah.
They're all around it, but I don't see the answer yet.
I was going to say the same that Dave Z just said. That was my guess.
Yeah, no, they're all around it, man.
Oh wow! So I was wrong, man.
2.5 Hollywood. Tom, that's a lot of albums, Tom. 420 albums.
Good Lord.
I don't think anybody has that many. Maybe Springsteen. Holly's just being silly now.
Look at that. 5, 4, 3, 2.
My goodness, 5150. Going all around it.
They're still all around it, man.
They are, but
my God, Ed! Finally, Ed's in again. How is that possible?
Ed did it.
Ed did it again.
There he is.
10 albums. Holy crap!
I had no clue they had that many.
I didn't either. I was thinking maybe
10.
5. You know,
That's incredible.
10.
Wow.
Never guessed it. Ever.
Me neither.
That's amazing.
Never would have guessed there'd been that many.
Ed, you're killing it.
All right.
Nice.
So, did you have a time machine, Ed? Did you get the same email that me and Charles got? I'm just kidding.
The DeLorean. Man.
Wow, dude. I know you're not cheating, Ed. You can't. You can't possibly be.
Don't take that stadium tour pick off your watch list just yet, Ed.
No, we still got
we still got a ways
7
to go,
questions,
brother.
Right.
There's 7 more questions. It's anybody's
Yeah.
team.
All right, kids.
Wow.
All right. Okay,
Let's
so
go with question number 4.
Number 4. Here we go.
Number 4.
How many bass players have Metallica had?
That's a really good question.
I got it wrong.
Okay.
I got it wrong. Tommy's in. Tommy is in with 4.
Man, I'm going to say what the majority of everybody else is saying.
Yep. Bent Tom's got it with 4.
Oh, wow.
No, he's got it.
Tommy.
How about that?
Well done.
I thought it was 3.
Rock,
I thought it was 3. I'm sure.
Right on, Tommy.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Tommy was the answer to a trivia question a couple of weeks ago. Who was the first multiple winner?
Oh, nice.
On Show Me Your Pick before Tommy started coming on regularly. He was the first multiple winner
He's a
in
font
the
of
early
knowledge.
days. Yes, he was. All right. So Tommy is on the board.
Tommy's on the board.
with,
in with
1.
3.
Dave or
Ed
is
in with
in
3.
with 3. Tommy with 1. And we're going to question number 5.
Number 5.
Ooh.
Oh, halfway
Mambo number
there.
5.
5. Complete the next line to this outfield song. The whole line. I ain't got many friends left to talk to. No one's around when I'm in trouble. You know I'd do anything for you. What's the next line?
Now you got to sing it in your head. No, it's after that. It's before that one, Holly. No.
Must be complete. All the words.
This is going to be a while.
Must be complete. It's not long, but must be complete.
Joe's looking up on his phone.
Oh, no.
I know. It's okay. It's all
No.
I promise.
It's all good, buddy. You can look it up.
All right,
Don't
kids.
say it.
Come on now.
Tony, I'm going to get set up, so I'm going to cut my camera off for a second. And,
All right, Joe.
while y'all do this. Okay. I'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
Right back.
Yep. Ben Tom's in again with
Yep.
the second one. You got it, Tommy.
There it is.
There it
Tommy.
Right
Nice
there,
job,
Tommy.
T.
Perfect.
Nice.
Very cool.
Right
Very
on,
cool.
dude.
Hey, I'm going to grab a cup of coffee real quick. I'll be back.
All right.
Real fast, guys.
Stay the
Okay.
night, but keep it under cover.
Nice.
Yeah.
Look at that, man.
All right. So it's a horse race all of a sudden.
It's a contest.
All right.
What happened to your horse, man?
I don't know.
He's
He was
last.
limping.
I think so.
All right.
All right, number 6. Let's go number 6.
Let's do it. All right. Number 6.
Number 6.
Okay. For us baseball fans. Everybody awake all of a sudden?
Yeah,
Doing, doing, doing. Number 6. Here we go. What team is the LA Dodgers currently playing against in the Major League Baseball National League Divisional Series? Who's the Dodgers playing? Come on. Bring it.
What's their opponent?
Quickly.
Carson. Andy Carson got it. San Diego Padres. He just put Padres, but we'll take it.
Yeah, there it is.
It is the Padres.
Right on.
Nice job, Andy. Boomster Black was right behind them.
Yep, I see that.
Yep. Tom said I
The
knew
Bulls,
it was the Padres,
right
but
on,
Phillies are
man.
the best. The Bulls.
I hope you're talking about the Durham Bulls.
The Bulls.
Right on. Okay.
Nice.
What's the score, Brendan?
It is Ed 3, Tom 2, Andy 1.
Okay, so we're going to 7.
Yep, we're going to 7.
Going to 7. It is still anybody's game with 4 left, all right?
Yep. It's get your glasses on for this one.
Yeah. Okay. Let's take that down.
Yeah.
All right. Number 7 now. This is the tough one of the evening.
Yes.
And
We're
a new,
close.
a different kind of question.
Yes,
All
it's
right.
a new style of question.
A new style of question. Right on. All right. So number 7 is identify this Van Halen song. With that said, I'm going to put up a picture and you are to identify the song.
Yes.
Speaking of reading music on Adam's show a little while ago, or Andrew's show, excuse me. What song is that?
There's kind of a hint in there, though. But
there is a hint if I take the banner down.
Well, there's. Oh,
watch this.
All right, put that back. See, the hint for me is it's in the David Lee Roth era because it's on top, words and music by, you know?
Yeah.
So that's kind of a hint.
There are some hints there.
It's in 4/4 time, and it's in the key of A minor.
Yeah.
So
Ben Tom's got it.
Where's
Ben
it
Tom's
at?
in again. I'm the
That's
one.
right.
There
Right
it
after
is.
Eruption. Yeah, Tommy.
Right
There
on,
you
Tommy.
go, bro. Diddly doodle daddle doodle.
Shoo, excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
bless you, brother.
Right on. All right.
Yeah,
Okay, that was good.
Yeah, we got 3 for Ed, 3 for Tommy, and 1 for Andy Carson.
So we'll talk a little bit about this. We're talking about how backstage for the show, we're talking about how we first learned how to read music and, about that question. All right. Anyway.
Yeah, Tony and I both learned in choir when we were in choir together.
Yeah, you learn how to read music, first of all, in church, man.
Yep.
You have
you pretty much sight singing.
Open hymnal, and you're going along and you're listening to Miss Ruth next door, who's 80, who knows these songs, and that's how you learn how to read music, man.
And she's smacking you with her Bible next to her because you won't, you keep fidgeting around.
And the whole service going,
All right.
Yeah.
Number
8. Okay.
Right now.
Charles having flashbacks. Oh, man.
All right. Number 8. Here we go.
Yes, sir.
Still anyone's game. Complete the next line to this song. Dig those moves. Vampire. Set me loose. Get it higher. Throw my rope. Loop-de-loop. Nice white teeth.
Come on, guys. Don't let us down.
Come on now. Hope all of you have the same answer.
Ben Tom's in right before Andy. Yep. It's there. Ben Tom's got it. It's Betty Boop.
Bam.
Wow.
Nicely done. Wow. Andy was right in behind him.
Is rocking large right now.
Yeah,
My
man.
goodness.
You got Ed got 3. Tom's got 4. Andy's got 1.
Wow. Great game.
So, I mean, if Andy gets the next 2, he could tie, but I think Tom's going to be running away with it there.
What's the score be?
Tom's got 4, Ed's got 3, and Andy's got 1.
Tommy takes the lead.
So Ed can still come in.
Okay, so where are we?
We're on number
going
9.
to number 9.
Number 9.
Okay.
Number 9.
Great game. All right.
Number 9. Yeah, you got to study Papa.
Still have a tie game, guys.
We could still have a tie game. We could still have a winner.
And everyone else can play spoiler too.
That's true. That is true.
Okay, so number 9. Here we go. Fruitcake Tony has said that there was always a permanent skip on his original AC/DC Back in Black album. On which song was that skip?
Man, that's a suck. I would hate that if that was a skip on my album because that happens to be my favorite song.
Unacceptable. Totally unacceptable. I'd have to go back.
Andy Carson. Andy's in. Shoot the throw.
And he was listening. He was listening.
He was. Nice job, Andy.
It's not
excellent,
up yet
bro.
for me.
Didn't
There
come
it
up for you
is.
yet? Yep, there it is.
All right.
Excellent.
All right, so it's man. So We've got Ed's got 3, Tom's got 4, Andy's got 2. So it's still could be
a tie game.
It could be Eddie. It could be Ed or Tom or Andy.
So Tom's in the lead.
Tom's in the lead. Ed's behind him with 3, and Andy's got 2.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
Man, that's
good luck, you guys.
That's my favorite song. T, how did you skip it? What'd you do? Did you knock it? What'd you do to that album, man?
What'd you do, Tony?
It was always like that. And that's how
It's not always like that. You had to do
remember. No, it's always been like that. And I mean, it is. You know, all of our AC/DC Back in Black vinyl albums have the white ring on the outside of the blood. Of course, we played the hell out of it.
I know.
And that's how I always heard it was with
all
the
right.
skip.
Let's get
Number 10.
Get the last question in there.
You're gonna like this. All right. And this is for the stadium tour pick. Here we go. Man. Get back. Get back. Get back to where you once belong is a famous quote from what famous writing?
Yes.
Is this a loaded question?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Is it a trick question? Absolutely.
Yes, it is, and it's awesome. Absolutely awesome.
And it's not what you think.
Mm-mm.
Oh, no. I'm seeing them already. I'm seeing them already. Look at them. Look at them.
But that's not what it is.
Look at them.
Oh, not the answer, guys.
No.
They did sing it, but there it is. Holly got it. I was hoping Holly would get it because she wrote it. Halloween in Halenville.
That's exactly right.
Right on.
Every word of that poem is true, by the way.
Yep.
So
Brendan
Holly
the Butcher
Lewis.
says yes. Yep.
Holly plays spoiler.
Yep. But Bent Tom is our winner.
Tommy is the winner on
right
the
there,
evening.
Tommy.
Gets a badass Def Leppard. So now you didn't even have to go, Tommy, after all, and you got the pick, brother.
Nice.
Right on.
Excellent.
Right on, dude.
Done.
All right.
Done.
So, with that said, we're going to go. Joe's hooked up. Joe's going to waltz us into some tunes here. Take it away, Joe.
We take a request, sir? When I want a chicken dinner. You must be tuning because I don't hear anything.
Nice gem. Am I seeing this correctly? Is that
no audio on the guitar, Joe?
Uh-oh. That's okay, Ed. You came out of the gate fast. That's good, though. Means you knew it.
Nice.
Maybe you're muted on the main.
He'll figure it out in 2 seconds, folks. Then he'll scare himself with the riff.
Probably so.
Holly, it's a great poem. I watched it today. I didn't watch it while I was sick, but I watched it today. Called me the Butcher, and I like it.
Brendan the Butcher.
Yes.
True story, Brendan.
Yeah, man. It's a great poem.
No audio, bro.
No, nothing, Joe.
Maybe the main, yeah.
Premature celebration. Yeah, Ed, you were what's his name there? Leon Lett, when he was running, when he had that football and he fucking dropped it. Oh man, what horror movie should you watch tonight for your?
Oh, Tommy, dude.
There's so many, Tommy. I just watched Fright Night today, the old one.
Oh, really?
Great movie. Love that one. Love that one. You know what was a good movie that people don't watch a lot of? Orca. With that was a great one.
That was a good movie.
That was a really good movie.
Yeah.
Children of the Corn scares the shit out of me still, Boomster. Yeah, we're good, Joe.
Hey, now.
We got you, Joe.
Sorry about that. One of my settings had changed. I don't know what happened. When I turned my webcam on, it changed everything. I'm sorry.
You're all good, buddy.
All right, let's see what we got now.
What we got? What we got now?
Let's see.
Everyone's watching to see what you do. Everyone's looking at you. Everyone's wondering when it come out tonight. Everyone's trying to get it right, get it right. Everybody's working for the weekend. Everybody wants a little romance. Everybody's going off the deep end. Everybody needs a second chance. Oh, you want a piece of my heart? You better start from the start. You wanna be in the show? Come on, baby, let's go. Everyone's looking to see if it was you. Everyone wants you to come through. Everyone's hoping it'll all work out. Everyone's waiting, they're holding out. Everybody's working for the weekend. Everybody wants a little romance. Hey, everybody's going off the deep end. Everybody needs a second chance. Oh, you want a piece of my heart? You better start from the start. You wanna be in the show? Come on, baby, let's go. You want a piece of my heart? You better start from the start. You wanna be in the show? Come on, baby, let's go. You want a piece of my heart? You better start from the start. You wanna be in the show? Come on, baby, let's go.
Yeah.
Excellent, man.
Awesome, dude.
Get ready.
Here we go.
Why?
Well, let me roll up onto the sidewalk and take a look. Yes. Whoa! She's beautiful. Talking about a Yankee Rose. She looks wild.
Excellent.
Hell yeah.
Right on, Joe.
Sweet.
Hell yes.
How about another one?
That one. Outstanding.
You really got me now. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Girl, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. Girl, you really got me now. You got me so I don't know where I'm going. Oh yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. You really got me. Oh, you really got me. Oh, you really got me.
Right on, man.
Fucking amazing.
Thanks,
Amazing.
Oh, it's fun, man. It's fun. Fun stuff. Last one right here.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Let's do the last one.
Very
All
cool.
right.
enjoyed the hell out of that. That was
fantastic.
wonderful.
That was, dude. Thanks, Joe.
Oh, yeah, man. Trying to cut this off.
Awesome.
No encore?
That's up to y'all, man.
Oh, dude, we're having a good time, man.
I don't know. Is everybody liking this in the chat, or are they getting bored?
Dude. This is extra special, dude. Extra special.
I'm up for one more.
Now, let me point something out here, Joe. Joe is, I'll tell you afterwards.
What's that?
Rock on, Joe.
Okay.
You got it queued up. Don't let me hold you up.
Well, it's all right, man.
We'll talk.
All right.
Yeah, dude.
We'll do this last one then.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Right on, Joe.
That was amazing. Amazing.
Yes, sir.
I saw it the last several minutes of this broadcast. This is extra special, you guys. Very cool.
And am enjoying. Let me point something out real quick.
Sure.
Joe is a great longtime YouTuber, and Joe knows how. Joe is such a great guitar player. Let me, if you don't know who Joe is, all of us do, but if you don't, Joe's a great player. Joe knows how to play all these songs just so that the copyright police won't come a knocking.
Mm-hmm.
And but trust me when I tell you, Joe can play all these songs note for note like the record in his sleep. But yeah, so.
Well, I appreciate that, Tony. Thank you, man, very much. I appreciate it.
Well, it's a 1 for the money, 2 for the show. 3 to get ready now, go, can't go, but don't you step on my new suede shoes. Well, you can do anything when I get up in my blue suede shoes. Well, you can knock me down, step on my face, slander my name all over the place. Well, doing the thing that you wanna do, but I'll roll me off of them shoes. Don't you step on my blue suede shoes. Well, you can do anything but let me off of my blue suede shoes. Let's go, kids! Walk it off! Well, you can burn my house, steal my car, drink my liquor from an old fruit jar. Do anything that you wanna do. Well, honey, lay off of my shoes and don't you step on my blue suede shoes. Well, you can do anything but lay me off of my blue suede shoes. Rock it! Well, it's a 1 for the money, 2 for the show. 3 to get ready now, go, 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 but don't you step on my blue suede shoes. Well, you can do anything but let me off of my blue suede shoes. Well, it's blue, blue, blue suede shoes. Blue, blue, blue suede shoes. Yeah! Blue, blue, blue suede shoes, baby. Blue, blue, blue suede shoes. Well, you can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes.
Woo!
Right on.
Excellent.
Little Elvis, man.
Can't argue with Elvis.
No, you can't.
No,
You cannot.
man. I'm just trying to look. I don't know what all I got on here. I got so many.
Are you taking requests? How about the outfield?
I don't have any of that on here. I don't have any of that. Y'all like the Black Crows? Like the
Yeah,
Black
man.
Crows?
Sure. Love them.
All right, let's see if we can try this.
Nice.
Cause mama, I'm sure the handle now gets around. Actions speak louder than words. Never been a great experience. I know you got the love for mine, but I can love you better than him. Take my hand and don't be afraid. I wanna prove every word I say. I'm advertising love for free, so you can place your ad with me. But the things that come by the desert, that ain't nothing but a drugstore loving. Hey, little thing, let me light your candle, cause mama, I'm sure the handle now gets around. Yeah, oh, what's the matter now? Oh, baby, baby, here I am, I'm a man on your scene. I can give you what you want, but you gotta come home with me. I've got some good on love, and I got some more in store. When I get through throwing it on, you're gonna come running back for more. More than things that come by the desert, that ain't nothing but a drugstore loving. Hey, little thing, let me light your candle, cause mama, I'm sure the handle now gets around. Oh, 'cause mama, I'm short. Now it's round. Yeah. So hard to get now. Oh yeah. Baby. Good loving. Baby. Baby. Good loving. I need your loving. Cause I know. Yeah. Come on. Yeah.
Excellent.
There you go, man.
Super cool, man. Super cool.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Super cool.
It's fun, man.
Nice.
Where did Tony go?
I don't know.
I'm here. Sorry.
Oh,
I
there you
didn't
go.
realize I was muted.
Amazing, dude.
God, I'm enjoying this.
Yeah,
it's
dude.
I'm enjoying it.
Right on. You got anything else for us, Joe?
Oh, man.
I could listen to this all. If I didn't have to work tomorrow,
Dig
I'd
deep,
listen to this
brother.
all
Come
night.
on.
We're winding Joe up.
Yeah, man.
I think he kind of. I think he's kind of figuring this out too.
Oh, boy. Man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, God.
Wow. Sounding good, Joe. Sounding good, brother.
Thanks, man.
Maybe you just getting warmed up.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, man.
Rumors spreading round that Texas town, but the sack outside. You know what I'm talking about. Just let me know if you wanna go. Hold on, the range, they got a lot of nice girls.
Yes, they do.
Yes.
Okay, I'm spent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right on, dude.
All right, man. Nice.
Whew, I'm done.
How them fingers feeling?
That's the first set.
Oh my God. Had some mistakes in there, man. Some of the songs I haven't played in a long time, so I'm sorry about that.
I didn't hear a damn thing.
Oh, there's plenty. There's plenty, I'm telling you.
Dude,
that was great, man.
So
You're the
That
only
was
one that
great,
heard it.
Joe. Thank you for that, bro.
Oh,
yeah,
my pleasure.
Awesome.
Thanks for letting me do it.
Dude.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. I know you did.
Man.
I certainly did.
Oh,
Right
absolutely.
on, Joe.
Hey, Mitch Heyman's in the chat, you guys.
Yeah, I saw Mitch.
Hey,
Rock,
Mitch.
See
Mitch, and John Moronic too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw
Hey,
that.
John.
Welcome.
Nice.
Very cool.
Wow.
Right on, Joe. You burning it up tonight, brother.
Yeah.
I don't know about all that. It's fun, man. It's fun.
That is
I got new strings on here, and I put this new Floyd Rose on today, and these strings are still stretching. Man. So,
Sound good.
Yeah, well, you put them on today, so yeah.
yeah, it's going to take a couple of days to get settled in.
Yep.
Stretch them on.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, give them a tug.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, right on, dude. Man, I'm enjoying the show tonight, guys. I'm really enjoying the show tonight. Joe, thanks for playing for us, brother.
Thank you.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
You got a couple of unboxings, right, T?
Yeah, I need to unbox my stuff.
Yeah, I got some unboxed. We got some new stuff. Got some outfield guitar picks to show you.
Man.
Some unusual outfield guitar. One of them is very unusual.
Okay.
And I'll explain. But yeah, got a couple of unboxings here tonight.
Cool.
We can get into them, I guess.
Sure, man.
Yeah, why don't we? All right, so let me reach up here first and do the easy one. Charles has sent me something. I think I know what this is, if I can get it open. Oh, Lord. Now, the box is going to be easy to get into, but this, I didn't bring anything to... No, I had to.
Oh, man.
I had to. I didn't bring anything to get into it with.
Using them teeths. Oh, is that your tooth? Oh.
No, that's... no, it's not my tooth. No.
Oh, man.
That's me getting into the package. All right, so, yeah. Oh, Charles, dude, thank you, brother. Right on, man. Dude.
Yeah, I called you from the concert. I was standing at that merch table, and
oh, wow.
Check it out. Yeah.
Request, my brother.
Nice.
That is a nice looking
How
hat.
about the binding? Check
Beautiful.
the binding. Binding.
Beautiful.
It's in
REO
Fruitcake red, too.
Speedwagon.
Nice.
Right on.
hat, brother.
Yeah, dude.
Rock that
I
hat.
am.
That's cool. That is cool.
Anything on the back?
Nope.
An adjustable strap for my big ass head. REO Speed. Thank you, Charles.
You're
That's
welcome,
cool, man.
Tony.
Thank you, brother. I love you, man. Thank
Love
you
you
so
too, man.
much, man. I dig it.
Nice.
Right on.
There.
Well, you'll see me in only this for the next millennium. Okay. All right.
Nice. Nice.
I like these little cans of Coke.
Yep.
Oh, that's awesome. I haven't had a Coke in forever.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
Joe,
drink a
can you hear
lot
me?
of them.
Yes.
Can you hear me, Joe?
Yes, sir.
So you sport a gym that we've never seen. At least I've never seen it before, and you didn't say a word about it.
You want to show it to us?
Oh,
Jared?
I'm sorry.
What's going on? What's
It was
going
behind
on
him.
with this car, man?
It was sitting
Yeah, this
behind
is the
him.
one I was playing tonight. This is a Jim Jr., actually, and I called this the casino guitar.
Oh, nice.
Why is that, Joe?
Yeah, why is that?
You can see the new gold Godo Floyd I put on today.
Yes.
The new Goldo
Nice.
Floydo.
Yes.
Well,
looking
did
good.
you do just, was it a Floyd upgrade? Is that what you're saying? You just
Yes, sir. This Jim Jr. came with its own Ibanez Floyd. It's kind of the cheaper version.
It's the edge, I believe, is what it is, right? Yeah.
And I just wanted to upgrade with the gold, and these Godo Floyds are so good and they're so smooth. And something about a Floyd that gets on my nerves. Most of the Floyds I have, it's got the arm, and you screw it on to the unit. Well,
It's got
after
the screw collar. Yeah.
Yes, and after you use the bar so many times, it moves up and down. After a while, that it might come unscrewed and the bar will actually fall out. That's happened to me a bunch of times. And but with these units, you just pull the bar right out and it goes right in. It doesn't just, you can sit there and do whatever, it won't fall out.
There you go.
And but I call this the casino guitar because about what year is this? This is a 2017 model. So in 2017, my wife and I went to Harris in Cherokee, and we were playing, and we don't win nothing, man. If anybody wins anything, it'd be my wife, and she don't win no big money. But we were playing some machines, and we were playing. I think it was 75 cents a spin. It was like the max bet was 75 cents, so that tells you what we were betting. And I can make a $20 bill last a long time, but sometimes. And we were sitting side by side, and she hit for like $520, and I thought, damn. Whoa. And then within like 30 seconds, I hit for like $515, and I said, "Oh my God, I can get my birthday present." And she said, "What are you talking about?"
Oh wow!
Like I need another guitar, right? Oh. But so I went upstairs after we got done. And on those machines they give you like a little ticket. It prints out like a voucher. Yeah. And then you go to like an ATM type thing, and then it gives you your cash there on the casino floor. And I got the money, and we went upstairs, and I got on American Musical Supply on my phone on the website, and I ordered this, and it got delivered a couple days later.
Dude, that's what you call seizing the moment, bro. That's goodness.
Awesome. Yeah, that's awesome.
So let me ask you, Joe. So that Jim, man, it's lovely, man. And
thank you.
But so that Edge, did you know right away you were gonna upgrade that and use that Gold Floyd?
Yeah, I've been wanting to do it, and I honestly forgot about it, and I thought about it last week. I said, man, while I have the time, I need to go ahead and upgrade that Floyd system, and I didn't start learning how to do that until the past about year and a half. I started to really just get in there and start it. The whole thing with the Floyd, a lot of people shy away from it because if they break a string on a Floyd, they don't want to mess with it. But the whole thing about a Floyd, it's just a balancing act is all it is. And once you understand how to work that balancing act out, it's nothing to it. And then so then I learned. I already knew how to do setups, just regular setups, but a whole installation of a Floyd, I was like, man, how do you do that? And I just started messing with it, and I finally figured it out. And once you get it figured out, you can turn any old regular guitar with a decent Floyd, change that out with a Godo Floyd, and learn how to set it up and get everything intonated and situated. And man, you can rock out. And then a good setup goes a long way on a guitar.
Do not fear the Floyd, bro.
Yeah, don't. A lot of people, they won't change the strings until one breaks, and I'm guilty of that too. But I've heard of people when the string broke, they's like, I'm not messing. I'm gonna take it to the shop. I said, take it to the shop. Yeah. But it's all in what you want to do. But to answer your question, Tony, yeah, I thought about it a while back, and I finally got around to it today. So it took me about an hour to get everything completely, and then you gotta, like I said, stretch out the strings, and that can take some time, but it's fun, man. It's fun to do.
You've done this once or twice, though, obviously. Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. Well, good, man. Looks good, dude.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, dude. It looks fantastic.
If I just knew how to do electrical stuff, like I can't solder.
Is that the only Ibanez you will have?
No, well these behind me, these are all Ibanezes right here, but and then the Jim Jr. and then I got a few more back there in the back with all the ones that are in cases and gig bags. I mean, I got a whole nother room back there just full of equipment, and I mean not equipment but guitars, And,
nice.
And but yeah, there's Ibanez's back there and Epiphones.
Numerous. Okay.
There's,
all right.
There's all
I'll
kinds of
do
stuff.
the electrical stuff for you. Just send it to me.
Oh, good, because I can't do that worth.
I love doing that stuff.
I can't do that. I can't do that at all.
I love doing that.
If
I built all of those except for the Dan Electro.
Yeah. If I had somebody that could teach me how to solder, I could do it myself. And
I can teach you. It's very easy. Just
and
don't hold the hot end.
Yeah, I looked up videos, and I'm like, man, you got to have 4 hands to do that stuff. But
I got one of these.
Yeah, I got one of
called
those
the helping hands, right?
I got one of those. I never used to. I was like, a lot of good that does.
This soldering iron I got is
that's a little one. Okay,
but it goes to 400C. This thing is freaking amazing.
Wow.
It plugs in. I just don't have the plug in. But this changed my life. It's just so much better than. Some of the
I need
other
to learn.
ones.
I need to learn how to solder so I can replace output jacks on the guitar and pickups and
output jacks go a lot. Like they come loose and then they spin and the wire breaks and you're like,
I usually take it to a dude that does my electrical stuff. Everything else I can do, but the electrical stuff, I'm horrible at that.
Once you do it once or twice, you'll be good.
Yeah, I just need to get in there and learn.
Just got to get a good enough soldering iron when it gets hot enough. Cause that's the problem. Some people don't get when it gets hot enough and then they hold it on too long and
it burns.
It burns stuff and you get a puddle.
Yeah, that was me. Yeah. It was a train wreck. I was like,
you practice a couple times, you'll be golden.
Yeah.
Let me mention again that Joe's links are down below in the description. Joe's got a merch store also. He's got a bunch of really cool Joe Wentz Project TV merch. Nice. Really cool guitar picks and shirts and great logos. Even Rob's music store stuff is there on the store. Go check it out. If just hit the link and you'll find the link for the store. And Joe's got some cool stuff. Joe's got some really cool stuff on his YouTube channel. Some covers, endless amount of covers. Stuff you've heard tonight and other stuff, really cool stuff. And you can find Joe and Dave Stafford and R2, R3 Locking Nut on Dave Stafford's channel on Friday nights at 10 Eastern. And I hope to see you guys over in the chat here over there on Friday nights.
That's awesome. Thank you, Tony.
Good times over there. So
appreciate that, Tony. Thank you very much, man. Really kind
Dave and Joe and R2 have been. I guess you guys. You took the summer off, Joe?
Well, we did the show for like a year and a half, and we were all kind of getting burnt out, and it was just, it was fun, but I'll be honest, I was the one that was getting burnt out first, and I talked to Dave, and I was like, man, I need to take a break or just, and so we did. We kind of just stepped back for a while, and we're just getting our feet wet right now. I told him since I'm out on leave for medical issues, I said, I'd love to join you on the show from time to time if it's okay. He said, sure, no problem. So that's why I've been able to join. And it's always a lot of fun with those guys. They're a hoot, man. Yeah. They're great guys, man.
You guys make a great team, Joe.
Thank you, man.
Enjoy the show. We enjoy the show, so thank you for it.
Thank you very much. Yeah, good guys, man.
Yeah, they are.
Can't say enough about those guys. They are the reason, and Metalhead Hippies channel as well. Big shout out to him. And Dave and R2 came together on my behalf to help raise money. I didn't even know they were doing that. and they raised some money for me and my wife to help pay some doctor bills and get some groceries, and
that's awesome. Man.
And that was really kind, man. A lot of people came
Dave,
together and donated.
Dave and R2 are great, man.
Yeah, it was really nice, man.
Yeah, they are.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Really cool.
You'll find Dave Stafford and Joe Wentz's links down below. You find R2's down there too. Is R2's there, B?
I think they are, yes.
Yeah.
I'm looking right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Needs to be. Yeah. If R2's may not be there, but
R2's is not there.
He'll be there at the end of the show.
Yeah, Stafford's is and Joe Wentz, but R2's will be on there later on. Yep.
Yes, he will. Absolutely. Okay. So those links will be down below. Yeah, and those links will stay there too. They'll stay each week in the links in Show Me Your Pick. And please read our links in the description. We appreciate that you read those. We put some important stuff. We feel they're important down below for you. We had
sometimes
had some trivia answers down there to help you out too. So those of you who go and read the description ahead of time, I appreciate that. You might find something in there to your liking.
Yeah.
Always read to the bottom.
Yep.
All the way to the bottom.
Hidden in plain sight.
Right before the hashtags.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Might be something in there tonight. Can't remember. No, there's not tonight. But yeah, we do that from time to time.
Yeah.
I hid half the answers in there a couple of weeks ago, Joe.
Yeah, you did. I didn't even read the description, so I got yelled at. So I was putting a timeout. But it's all right. It's all good.
So I have this really giant cardboard box that has been here since like Wednesday.
Oh man.
Uh-oh.
And it's from Dave Z. And
oh man.
Yeah. So I was gonna open it on the Wednesday show, where over on Wednesday here on this channel we talk all things Van Halen. But Dave Z could not be here on Wednesday, so I have saved it for tonight.
Nice.
But I'm thinking he's saying that it's Van Halen related, possibly, maybe. But it sure is a huge box.
We won't tell anybody if you open it.
I'm gonna have to saw this box in half just to get it in my garbage can.
Oh, he's still there too. So.
Wow.
Yeah, but I've got some new stuff happening. Don't let me forget that, B. Okay. And some outfield guitar picks.
Oh man,
really cool. And all these outfield guitar picks are super rare. They're they're not out there, and we'll get into all of that. But I'm gonna unbox this big box,
let's
guys.
do that, man.
I've been waiting for all week and wondering what could be in this box. Let me
I don't know.
Let me go there. How about it? How about there?
There you go.
We'll do that. All right. So Dave Z, are you here, brother?
Yes, he is. He's in there.
He's still there, yep. Nice.
All right. Yes. I shook it. A bunch of times. But so this box, I'm gonna show you how big this box is, and up and down how big this box is. All right. I'm opening it.
Don't cut yourself.
All right.
Okay. All right. I'm seeing this stuff already.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Yeah, boy.
Oh boy. More of this stuff. Oh Lord. Okay. Oh my Lord.
Uh-oh.
Oh my Lord. Okay. All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
You ready for this?
Uh-huh.
All right. I think I can do this like this. It's coming out of the box. It's coming out hot. Hot. Hot.
Oh, is that what I think it is? Yep, it sure is. I know. Oh, man, look at that.
Wow.
That is very, very cool.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
Incredible, man.
I don't think I'm holding it at its
No, yeah, you are.
There you go. Now you got it.
Well, that is
the way it's
really, really badass, man.
That is beautiful.
Dave Z.
Nice.
That's a class move, brother.
Wow.
Nice.
That is cool.
That is awesome.
Oh, man.
Man, I got to get one of those.
Somebody screenshot that.
We all got to get
Help
one
a
of those.
brother out. Somebody
That's really
screenshot me.
That
I got
is
it.
amazing.
I got you.
Sandra's out of town tonight. Thank you, brother.
R2, you see that, man? Oh, man.
Nice. Dave Z. Brother, thank you, man.
That is so nice, man.
Oh, my Lord.
That is beautiful, man.
I'm looking at this here. I haven't even looked at this.
I'm looking on my wall. Where can I put one of those? I got to get one of those, man.
That is sweet.
Oh,
that's gorgeous, man. That is awesome.
That is sweet.
Yeah.
All right.
I got to figure out where to order one, man.
Gift.
All right, box.
Most excellent.
That is awesome. Shit. Ain't that something, man?
Oh, man. Dave, thank you, man.
Is that on some kind of...
it's a canvas.
Like is it on like some wood on the back or something? That's awesome. Okay.
It's a canvas. I'll show you.
Okay, okay. I see it now. Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
Yeah, it's a canvas.
That is awesome, man.
That is excellent.
Nice.
Dang, dude.
See, it's a
Canvas, Dave says. Yep, that's awesome.
Wow.
Bro, dude,
Dave, man, can you put in there where to order those?
So much, man.
Can you put in there where to order those so I can order one? Man, that's beautiful.
Please.
Let me see if I can get far enough.
There you go. Now you got it. There you go.
Okay.
Now you got it. Look at that. That's a decent size too, man.
It is.
There it is. Screenshot that for me.
Got that one too. Yep, I got it too.
Right on.
Wow. Ed says, "Quick, what note is he playing?"
Quick.
He says, "Quick, what notes he play?" I have no idea, man. I don't know.
It's on the E string.
Yeah, he's playing the high E string. I know that.
If he bends it, he's going to hit the high E, I believe.
This is lovely too, man.
That is badass.
Yes, it is.
This is lovely, man. Dave Z, thank
Most
you, brother.
excellent.
Wow.
Most excellent, man.
Merry Christmas in October.
Dave, hats off to you, man.
That is nice,
You
man.
rock, dude.
That's
Man.
awesome. Awesome.
Damn.
Wow.
That's a badass gift, man. Whew.
Ain't it though?
Man, you need to make room for that right behind you. Man.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be moving something around.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Wow. Wow. Holy. Dave.
That was
Z,
so cool.
Thank you, brother.
That's really nice, man.
You rock, man.
A big hand for Dave Z.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Now, Dave Z is our high scorer yet. Dave has gone 10 for 10. I think he's done it twice.
He's done it twice.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. So Dave knows his rock and roll. Dave is a great
trivia player.
He is, but Dave is a great supporter of this community.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
He's a great rock fan. And thank you, Dave, man.
Yeah, that's
great. Thanks, dude.
Most
I appreciate
cool, dude.
it, brother.
This some serious gourmet shit.
Serious gourmet. Yeah, it is.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Wow, man.
On the inside. Yeah.
All right. Let's go back to there.
Ooh, boy.
Wow. Holy shit.
You all right, Tony, man?
Look at this thing, man. God damn. And it's got stuff to hang it with, too, back here.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Got the little packet.
You can just...
But I ain't got no problem hanging it anyway.
No.
That's the... But still, man, that's so lovely, man. God damn.
Man.
And it's huge, man. I mean, that's...
Yeah.
That's... I don't know the dimensions, but it's...
It's good size, man.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
big.
that's nice.
Wow. Dave Z, thank you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, man. I
awesome.
love that, man. Wow.
That's awesome.
Very nice. Very nice. Oh, me.
Oh, man. Wow, dude. Man, that's so nice of you, Dave Z.
You left the man speechless, Dave.
Yeah, Dave. That's so cool of you, man. God damn, man.
A big shout out to Dave Z.
Girl.
Yeah, wow. And it's just, goodness. I love that. I have seen that once or twice. I didn't know it was a canvas. I didn't know it was that
Yeah,
big.
I didn't either. I wasn't sure. I was going to order one, and I was like, I don't know how that's going to
I've seen that
be delivered.
before,
I know now.
I think.
Yeah, you know
but
now.
man, this canvas and how this image looks and shines on this canvas is so awesome, man. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Dave. All right. Good gosh. I'm sorry.
Nothing to be sorry about, man.
Okay, so let's get into some new stuff, and I'll show you some outfield guitar picks.
Yeah.
So we look. So let me show you this. This is a coin guitar pick made by the original. Let me see if I can get this in here.
Oh, look at that. Okay.
Buffalo.
That's from a Buffalo nickel?
Oh,
Yeah,
my goodness.
it
Nice.
is.
Man.
It's a little.
Wow, that's cool.
It's kind of little. Yeah, you can see it that way.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a side view. All right. So the original coin guitar picks.
There we go.
That's cool.
I've never played one of those.
I think it was actually meant to see that way.
Is it a French Frank?
Well, how about that?
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Check it out. That's cool.
Yeah. All right.
Wow.
Hey, now, what's that?
That's
Is that upside down?
It's upside down.
There we go.
Just came into view, man. Just came into view.
I got a pick like that.
Heads or tails?
Oh, there
Tails.
you go. That's awesome.
Tails every time.
Oh,
man.
God. That's awesome.
That is good.
Oh, man. Lord of mercy.
Oh, yeah, come on.
That looks better than mine, Joe, right? Did I send you some of those or the regular ones? I can't remember.
No, just the regular one.
Just the regular? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to send you some butt cheeks pics.
All right. So, Charles, so in honor of us going to see Wasp, I grabbed one of these this week. I'm going to send you this one. I've got a couple of these, but this is a couple of years old, and you're going to dig this. I'm going to send you this, and you'll get this by midweek. All right?
Oh, Tony.
Wow.
Look at that.
Very cool, brother.
And this is a couple of years old.
Yeah, that's so cool. That is so cool.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lawless.
That is
Thank
awesome.
you.
Very cool.
Super cool.
Excellent. Excellent. Thanks, Tony.
Yeah, so
That's cool.
me and him are going to see Wasp here in a couple of weeks, and I've got a couple of these. We've done a Wasp show here before, right, Brendan?
I believe so.
We've done Wasp before.
Yeah,
But,
we did Wasp.
yeah, I've got
We did Wasp.
I've got a couple of these. So I'm gonna send you this, dude. I
Very
saw
cool,
this
Tony.
this past week, and I knew we were going to see them, so I'm sending you this here in a couple days. Bro.
Very timely, bro. Very cool. Thank you.
Let me see what else is new. One more. All right, something a little on the older side.
Oh, there we go. Yes.
A little
There
on
we
the
go.
older side.
I know that band.
Michael Anthony. All right.
Very cool. Man. Very cool.
I've heard of those guys before.
Yeah.
And this is from about 1981.
I remember something about all roads leading there, right, Charles?
Something like that.
A wise man told me that once.
All roads do lead there.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
You don't even need a map either,
You just keep driving, you're going to end up there.
or a GPS.
That's right.
You don't need a GPS, you got an EVH. Yeah, I'm here all week. Try to deal. Tip your waitress.
Hey now.
Hey.
Oh man.
Oh boy. So now it's muted, and he'll have to mute and unmute again.
Uh-oh.
'Cause when he changes cams like that, you got to mute and unmute T.
Uh-oh.
There you
I always know that sound. Uh-oh.
We good? Nice.
Very
That's
cool.
That's a Brendan Buttcheeks pick, right?
Yeah.
No, kind of looks like it, don't it?
Kinda.
It's not a Brendan Buttcheeks.
I think that's a woman though.
I think I like her butt cheeks
Well,
a little better.
Tony, you gifted me one of these, but mine's not quite as cool as yours, brother, because this is just a regular old quarter right here.
You got a dude on yours.
Well, do you think I'm going to keep the regular quarter and give you the girl's
No,
butt?
I don't blame you a bit. I just wish I had yours.
Nah, I just...
No, this is very cool.
The original coinguitarpicks.com is where you need to go. And they make these things in a variety of sizes out of different coins.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was very cool.
That's
so
wild, man.
You folks that like the metal, guitar picks, this might be just for you.
I like
it. Yeah. But yeah, go check them out. They're cool cats over there. You saw me wear that shirt last weekend, originalcoinguitarpicks.com. Yep. Of course, I have on, let me get a spotlight of this. Oh, goodness. Oh, shit. That's a Rob's Music Store shirt right there. Okay? Awesome. And I'm very proud of this shirt. I've had this shirt for more than a year, and you can get you one. Joe's links are down below. Keep going. Get to the store. Rob's Music Store item.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
There it is.
Very cool, dude.
Hey now.
And if you don't know what Rob's Music Store is, you need to go to Joe's YouTube channel and spend some time there.
And some money.
Go to the playlist and pick out Rob's Music Store on the playlist.
That's right.
There you go.
That's right.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
All
right.
This has been an extra special show tonight.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
it's been really fun, man.
Did not expect this evening to go like this. And Joe,
so glad.
Very cool, brother.
We have gone.
Wow.
Gone almost 3 hours.
We are 9 minutes away from 3 hours.
Oh, Lord.
We're staying another 9 minutes.
Might as well.
We're staying another 9 minutes. Yes, we are. Joe, this has been great fun.
Oh, it's been fun. Thank you, man. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Thank you very much. Yeah, that's fun, man. It was just spontaneous. That is the to me that's when it's most fun. You don't have it planned out. I sent Tony a private message. I said, "Is it okay if I play live on here or no?" And he's like, "Yeah." I said, "Okay." Yeah. And I was only planning on doing 2 songs. and I don't know, man. It's
very, very cool.
It's just fun. It's just fun to do.
You can tell it was just fun.
You could go all night, Joe. Yep. I know.
I wish.
If your hands will hold up, yeah, man.
Oh, man. Yeah.
The strings, you did stretch them out pretty good tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, boy.
You did. It
sounded fantastic.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
Yeah, this has been a fun night. A very fun night.
Yep.
All right, so we are approaching the Halloween season around here and everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
But here on the channel, we will be celebrating Halloween. Of course, we will. We're going to do a Show Me Your Pick in a couple of weeks. It's going to be on ROctober 29th. Mm-hmm. And we will all be in full costume, I presume.
I would imagine
yes. So. And I've narrowed it down, and I've almost made a decision.
I am locked and loaded.
Yeah, me too. I gave you guys a preview of mine, so you already know.
Well,
Smunder gave us a preview as well.
So let me say, so last year on the show, I dressed up as Michael Jackson. The year before last on the show, I dressed up as Izzy Stradlin.
That's right.
Oh, wow.
That's
Okay.
right.
And this year, kids, get ready. I've already said this once, but I'm going to say it again tonight.
You can dress up as Charles Green. Oh.
He could pull it off, Brendan. He could pull it. Is Izzy Stradlin?
I could. I could pull off Charles.
You can do it. You can do it.
I could pull off Charles. Ed can too. Look.
Oh,
Look
wow.
at that group. By the way, Ed, very cool. Brother.
That's awesome.
Very, very cool.
I saw that on Facebook. That was cool.
That's hilarious. I have sandals on now, too. That's funny.
Look at Tommy. You got Tommy straight up, man. That's really, really cool. Very cool.
That is cool.
But this year, I'm going full all out.
Oh, man.
Get ready.
Uh-oh.
If you don't know.
Don't tell us. Don't tell us. You're not going to tell us, are you?
Wait till 2 weeks.
Okay. Well, okay.
It's got to be a surprise. I'm keeping mine a surprise.
Yeah, let him guess.
I've already put this out there, though.
That's right. You did.
All right. So on the 29th here, we are going to be in full costume doing Show Me Your Pick. We're going to have a Halloween. It's not going to be a contest, but if you are in costume, if you dress up for Halloween on Saturday night, 2 days before Halloween on the 29th, we might invite you here on the stream.
Oh.
Yep.
So, a lot of Halloween parties are going to be Saturday night.
We could have an impromptu Halloween contest. Costume contest, maybe.
But we'll be in costume, and we want to see your costume. And if anyone is going to invite you guys on their live stream, it's going to be us. So we're going to have us a grand Halloween here on October 29th.
Yep.
But I will be dressing up and going as, not in character, but in costume. Disclaimer. David Lee Roth.
Okay.
All right.
Not too shabby. Not too shabby.
That's going to be awesome.
So,
all right.
I'm anxious.
Head to toe, baby.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Excellent.
Oh, boy.
Excellent.
Just make sure you don't wear the chaps, all right?
Oh, no, Brendan.
Brendan, if you do, don't turn around.
I was expecting that right off the bat now.
No chaps. I'll say that.
Maybe you got some glue-on chest hair, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know.
Oh.
Well, rake the little couch there, get some dog hair.
Oh, man.
I don't know.
There ain't no dog hair on my couch, A. And B, I don't need no help. And yes, I will be. And yes, I will be bare-chested for Halloween.
Uh-oh.
Get ready. Get ready for it. It's
have an
coming.
age limit to come in here then. You can have farmer's tan.
No, Halloween is it's on Tuesday, but Saturday night broadcast on the 29th. Yeah, we'll be celebrating Halloween with you guys, hopefully. So if you dress up, we might bring you on the stream. So, yeah.
Yep. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
It'll be a fun time.
Nice, man. Nice.
We've had R2, R3, and Joe Wentz on in the last 7 days. This has been less than 7 days. This has been a really great week.
Yep.
Yeah.
We had Stafford on too about a year ago, maybe.
Yeah.
Or so.
We
so
did.
We've had the whole crew on.
Absolutely.
Not at
okay.
once.
We've
But
had Dave,
right,
Dave on a couple times.
Dave was on.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
We've had Dave on. Dave came on for the Alice in Chains episode.
Yeah. Okay.
I've never been on with Dave. This is my first time with Joe.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, Dave joined us for Alice in Chains. I want to say he was on one. There was another one he was on.
We'll have to go back and look at the list. But
Yeah.
We've done a couple of these shows.
Joe, thanks so much for joining us tonight, dude. This has been so much fun, man.
Thank you.
You rock, dude. This has been really fun. Really fun.
You. I had a blast. Thank you. Yeah.
Good.
A lot of fun.
Everybody, so this is, as close as Joe is to the community and to this channel, it really, by surprise, dawned on us that Joe hadn't been on live with us yet in 2 years.
Yeah. It was.
That's fix that.
Yeah.
This has been fun, Joe. We're definitely going to do this again, bro.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking forward to it, man.
Yeah. All right. Before we get gone, let me thank Ed, who made this earlier in the week.
Very
so
cool, man. That is awesome.
Cool picture.
Extra special, Ed.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Right on.
Very talented, man.
Look at Sandra.
I know.
That's wonderful.
And we want to wish all of you a happy Halloween from all of us here at Show Me Your Pick.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. Don't eat all your kids' Halloween candy. or let me rephrase. Don't eat all your kids' chocolates out of their Halloween bag.
My kid's grown, so I ain't
Mine
worried
too.
about it.
He's out of the house, so I'm gonna have to just maybe
or your grandkids.
There you go. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to drop a couple candies. Oh, I dropped it. Sorry, I gotta eat that one.
Yeah.
They don't want that one. Been on the floor. Still in the package. So what? Been on the floor. I don't know.
Let me recognize a couple of people before we wind things down here. I want to thank all of you guys for being here, and plus to check out all the links in the description. We put those down there each week. Each one of those links has something for you specifically. It's there for you. And go read all those links down there. But one of those links, Greg at Legend Picks, he makes the guitar picks for us here.
Oh,
Show
wow.
Me Your Pick in Halenville Live.
Ooh, cool.
And he's made guitar picks for all these people.
How about that?
And he's a great guy. Just talked to Greg a couple of days ago. He's a big baseball fan, talking about playoffs here coming up. But if you need guitar picks made, if you need a gross of picks, send Greg your artwork and your specs. Links are down below.
Dang, that's cool.
He's your only guy as far as I'm concerned.
Cool.
Great experience, great guy, great picks, exactly like you dreamed them up. Greg at Legend Picks. Right, one more time. There he is. Links are always down below. Those of you that want a guitar built, you want a custom guitar build, we know a guy, Neil Daly, Daily Custom Designs.
Oh, wow.
His links are down below. Yeah. That's the guy you should huddle up with.
He's great.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Dang.
Yeah, baby.
Very cool.
And so those of you who like these cigar box guitars, this guy over here, he makes these things.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
And
Nice.
Yeah.
And they are damn cool.
They're fun.
Custom,
They're lots of fun.
custom.
Awesome, man.
And
cool.
His links are down below. You can find them in the chat, Nightbot, in the description. They're all over the place. If you want a custom cigar box guitar built, dude. Yeah.
They are fun. They are so fun to play.
They are, man.
And they're I mean, I mostly make 3-string, so anybody can play it. You've got one finger, you can play it. It's open tuning, so it's awesome.
Cool.
Not a fan? Go to YouTube, Samantha Fish.
She's great.
Enough said.
Oh, man. Man.
Yeah. My buddy made her one.
Man. God.
Hanley's cigar box guitars. He made her one, and she played it. Oh, it's freaking fantastic.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Dang.
So yeah, his links are here too. Check Brendan out. So this Wednesday here on the channel, we are pretty big Van Halen fans around here, and we dedicate a whole show where we talk nothing about Van Halen. And you'll find us here at 9 p.m. Eastern for Halenville Live, a hideout for Halen heads. And all of us are here. If we're not here live, we're here on the replay. Your source for all things Van Halen here on YouTube, 9 o'clock Wednesday nights. Yeah, and that is this coming Wednesday.
Nice.
And so here on the channel, let me find it. Where is it at? Oh, there it is. So next week, right here, next Saturday night at the Corner Cafe. So next week is the 22nd, October 22nd. And we're going to be talking and showing a bunch of guitar picks. You can't name all the singles. I bet you $5. Hall & Oates, show me your pick number 120.
Nice.
Very cool.
They have so many hits, man. It's like freaking.
Wow.
That's one of those, bands back in the 80s. The 80s that you talked about, Joe. That music just still holds up.
Absolutely, man.
You hear it on the radio still. Just rock out.
Man, yeah.
Yep.
So they are next Saturday here in Show Me Your Pick. Got a bunch of Daryl Hall and John Oates guitars.
He has a lot of big
T-Bone
stuff still.
And the rest of them. Yeah, dude.
Daryl Hall's got what is that live at Daryl's house that he still
yeah.
That was awesome.
That's we were talking before you showed up, and that's 30 minutes from my house.
Really?
Daryl's place.
Really?
Yeah, Daryl's place
Wow.
is in
Man, that's awesome.
Pauling, New York. It's about 30 minutes away.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, I haven't been there yet, but it's 30 minutes away.
Cool. That's very cool.
But wow, man, talk about
a lot of people have gone. A lot of people have gone through there.
Oh,
that'd
man.
be so amazing.
Yeah, that would be really. That'd be cool.
Actually, Samantha Fish played there, and I think I was on vacation, and so I didn't get to go. But that would have been cool.
Man.
So he's got a lot of and he usually sits in and plays with them too.
Wow. Yeah.
So,
Nice.
Yeah, he's got his own thing.
He does.
Live studio set up there in his house.
Yep.
Man, I'd love to have all the. Man, that is such a cool setup.
It really is.
Man.
It really is.
Live at Daryl's house.
Yep.
Yes. Man.
All right. So we might be live at Daryl's house next Saturday night.
I don't know, man. I might have to take a drive. You know?
Might be live on remote with Brendan at Daryl's house.
Yeah.
I'm just not going to be like, Daryl home? Can you come out and play?
Come on in. What's your name?
Come on in.
Grab a guitar.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Oh, that'd be sweet.
Let's jam.
Right on.
Definitely cool.
All right. So Hall & Oates next week right there.
Nice.
Show me your pick Saturday.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. All right. And Sandra will be back to join us next Saturday.
Cool.
Yeah, cool, man.
Show me your pick.
Hope she's having fun.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm sure she is.
I'm sure she's watching right now too. Hey, Sandra.
There, girl.
She's watching. You know she's watching.
Is she at a concert or something, or what?
She's at a tractor show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and she'll be gone all weekend, and
okay.
Yeah, but she's probably laid back in the Winnebago.
I'm gonna say she's sleeping.
Holding
but maybe not. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Yeah. Well,
she may have been.
Hey guys.
But then Joe woke her up with the awesome guitar.
Oh
playing.
Lord. Oh man.
It was great when you were playing Jimmy, pointing the headstock right at Jimmy's head. So it was kind of cool the way it looked. It was cool.
Oh boy.
Definitely.
All
right.
right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, kids. We're going to wind things down here. Let me see where we are here. All right. Down there. All right. Joe.
Yes, sir.
This has been such a pleasure, dude.
Oh, it's been a blast. Thank you.
Most enjoyable, bro.
Thank you very much. A lot of fun, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, go check Joe out on his YouTube channel, and down below is the links. And you can see Joe at Dave Stafford's channel. Links are down below. Also with R2, R3, Lock and Nut every Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern on the Friday show. Hopefully coming up this Friday. Joe, thanks for being here, bud. Always a pleasure, dude.
Thank y'all.
And everybody, leave a thumbs up on the video. Subscribe here if you're not already. We talk guitar picks and rock memorabilia every Saturday night. Me and these guys, and we talk Van Halen every Wednesday.
All right.
Here on the channel. So thanks for being here. We appreciate it. Share these videos over on your social media sites. We appreciate that. We're trying to grow, trying to expand, trying to bring you guys more cool videos, more cool content. And also, please share this stuff. Thanks for being here. We love you. We'll see you next Saturday night. Show me your pick. See ya.
See you later.
Right there, guys.
Bye-bye.
Love you.
Several questions. I don't like where this is going. These nuts. Oh my God!
Oh, God almighty. Woo.
Oh,
hey now.
That's it.
Have a good weekend. We'll see you next time.